Submachine 5. This takes place not long after Submachine 4. I'm not sure exactly how long. There's some marks on the wall when we first start out the game, so it looks like it might be a few weeks since the previous game. This at first seems to be the most uninspiring Submachine game to date. Once more, I get the toilet that doesn't flush. That was seen in Submachine 2 and 4. Why is this necessary? Oh, you got cabinets this time to open up, but there's nothing there. Oh, water runs this time. Hey, we even get toilet paper. Big deal. However, that feeling doesn't last long. Once you get to the computer screen, you again talk to the person who you talked to briefly in the previous game, and it appears that, well, I guess all this stuff was a test to see that you're qualified for the next mission, which you are. It tells of how you must capture these wisdom crystals that have been in several of the previous games. And as it also said in Submachine 4, these experiments with the submachines have been going on for several decades, which you find that out once you teleport to a nearby cave. Looks like you come across the first submachine ever built. No matter what you do, it doesn't do anything though. Can't seem to get it to work. Actually, this game has a lot of false clues here, that a lot of things that don't seem to do anything like that, and those there, I don't know why. The other batch of teleportation devices, those are strange, as usual. This game actually isn't that long. Once you go through it a couple times, I realized that I'm like, this game isn't really that long, actually, but the teleportation devices, those are confusing at first, and some of the stuff here is just so monstrously hard, it's not even funny. Looks like there's more areas that will possibly be covered in other sequels, like this door that you can't open that's behind a pile of rubble. And then the ending is just really strange. I mean, it's like, it's made out that the Submachine in 2 is some kind of a game or something, or maybe this is all in your head, or who knows. And then, well, why is this physical thing taking off? You're hardly told anything here, and things just get more confusing. As usual, it's pretty good. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's just that a few of the puzzles are pretty unfair, and I've seen several other comments about this. There's this one part where, let's just say you have something. It looks like you've activated something and you're still stuck, and as it turns out, to get something, you got to leave it in there and go do something, go back, put it in another place, and then leave it activated, and then you can go do something else. I'm sure that didn't make any sense at all, but as I'm saying, don't want to give it away, and it's pretty frustrating, but still, it's a pretty good game as per usual. And just like in 4, there's some secrets again, where MS reveals where he got some of his inspirations from and all. And that wraps it up for all the Submachine games that are out to date at the time I'm making this video. They're not fitting in with the regular Submachine storylines. Bonus Adventure is written for a gaming contest. Submachine 0, the Ancient Adventure. There's not really much to say about this one. If you played the original Submachines, pretty much like that. Very short, hardly any rooms, not many objects to collect. What else can you say? If you played them before, you've pretty much played this one too. Just a quick one, not really hard, and give it a 7 out of 10. And then here's the last Submachine game. It doesn't follow the others. Future Loop Foundation. Okay, now I've said that all these other Submachine games are strange. No, this one is really strange. Apparently you're in a mental institution this time around, so this has nothing to do with, well, whatever the games are really about, whether they're in your mind or inside a computer program or whatever. Or is this also in your mind? I mean, what kind of asylum does that, for God's sakes? You flip a switch and this entire building comes crashing down. What? Puzzles in this one aren't very hard. It's not a big game. There's the usual familiar Submachine moments and puzzles with symbols in them and all. Got some more real footage in here and photographs and whatnot, and a lot of references to the band Future Loop Foundation, which is what this game was made for. So I think that's why it's not really long and really difficult, because I mean, you don't want to be this band and be known for, oh yeah, that Submachine game, I want to rip my hair out and rip out the guy's heart who made it. It's kind of like trying to remember Atari only because of their blah 5200 controllers or for their ET game. Anyway, still not a bad one. I give it a 7 out of 10. Not a bad ending. Rather interesting romp. However, it seems to me there could still be more Submachine games after this. I mean, if MS ever decides to go down the route of Future Loop Foundation again, I mean, he could do a whole spin-off on Submachine games if a person's in a mental institution. I mean, there's no boundaries there. I mean, if this stuff is happening in your mind, I mean, who tells what kind of puzzles that he could create? I mean, there's no telling, really. Well, time will tell. So there you have it. You got 5 full-fledged Submachine games, 1 extended version, and 2 kind of off the beaten paths. It's not following the storyline of all the other Submachine games. Whatever the hell the story is supposed to be. Just shows what a real genius at MS is in regards to making these, because he's also done a lot of other games, a lot of other series, and he promises us 10 in all. Supposedly there's 11 million Submachine fans worldwide, and well, I can see why. This is the reason why I'm never going to come up with a game like this, because I always meant to, some kind of a puzzle game, something similar to this, but no way. Learn how to do Flash programming, spend all this time trying to do that, spend all this time trying to do a game, and first review someone says, well, this is cool, but Submachine games are better, and then, yeah, that's it, I'm going to go play in traffic. By the way, I don't think these all suffer from the too nice syndrome that I just, give everything, 9 out of 10 stars or whatever. No, it's because they really are that good. I've done reviews before, and if there's a game I think sucks, I say so, definitely. So anyway, I'd say go out and give these games a try if you anything into puzzle games and whatnot. If you're looking for just some dots to eat or smashing a ball against bricks and making them disappear, probably wouldn't be too great an idea to jump into something like this. But if so, set some time aside, no distractions, and try and find your way out. Or as ominous words say,